This is the presentation about the methodology that you need to use in the session. You must keep the confidentiality about the information that we work together in the smart money. Don't forget, you have a general objective and a specific objective for the session Smart Money 7. And you need a lot of instruments or tools for the work in this session. About it, I will speak in few minutes. We have two methodology for the sessions Smart Money 7. The number one is the coevolution methodology, and the number two is the Ielsm's business monitor. About the coevolutions methodology, right now we can start with the coevolutions methodology. You have information about the concept, the mindset of the coevolution, and you can read it. It is not difficult to use the methodology. Example of the coevolution. In this case, we have the currently cooperation between Apple and Goldman Sachs. And you can see that each business model that each company have a lot of capability or competence. And in this case, each company identify their potential business when they work together. In this case, I speak about the coevolution. I mean, coevolution is the combination of capability, of capacity, technology, or the other resources that the company have and can combine with the other company. It is in this case not relevant when you made cooperation with a competitor or a customer or other player. Coevolution is possible with all players in the ecosystem. Right now, I will explain the coevolution in our case. I will speak about the coevolution's methodology in our case. In this presentation, you have a gray arrow and a yellow arrow. And you also have a gray box. You start first with the gray arrow. And there you have another question. The question number one is about the resource of technology that our business model has. The second question is our needs that we cover probably with the cooperation with the player. In the other case, you have the yellow arrow. In the yellow arrow, you have three questions. The number one is about the resourcing of technology in technology. Does the player have the resources or the financial resources that the player has? And the last question is about the need that's covered our business model, the need of the player covered with our business model. In the gray box, you have above the question what attractive aspects of what the player does are attractive to the company. Here you identify the attractive element of the player for the company. The attractive element of the player for the company, for our business model. Below, you have the other question, what attractive aspect of the business model does the company offer to this player? In this situation, you identify the attractive elements of our business model for the player. When you finish the two questions, can you continue with the other fields here? Combines capability of the player and the company to cooperate. The questions is what with capability we have to make the cooperation. Which capability have our business model? With capability have the player to cooperate together. And the last step, you have on the corner this question about the sustainability. In this case, to identify the most attractive sustainability elements of our business model. In the other case, it is a similar question, and you identify the most attractive aspects or elements of the player in relationship with the sustainability. It is the co-evolution. With this information, the entrepreneurs and the international experts and catalyst students can evaluate their probably co-evolution or cooperation weight for the business model. For the sessions, we need only one player, the most important relevant players. I know you have more important players in the business model. But this task we don't made in the session. The co-evolution way for the other player that are very important cooperations potential have. We will analyze this co-evolution after the sessions Mamani 7. This presentation shows the other players that we will even probably cooperate. But I repeat it, we do this task after the smart money 7. When you finish the task about the convolutions methodology, we have our challenge, and we start with the Ielsm's business model. And in this case, you have a summary about the information and in our smart money 6.0. And in this case, you write the names of the business model, and you concentrate, please, in the with the first and two questions. What did we do? Yes, you made in the session a redactation of the business model, and also you search the new customer or customer segments for the business model. But we have a few case in our phase in this phase, and that we do development on international projects. Yes, we have 3 cases approximately, and I concentrate with a case number 1, number 2, the adaptation of the business model and the new customer, the SACs of the new customer or customer segments. The other question is how we did it, and for the case number 1, adaptation, we use a lot of instruments or tools. For example, Buka, Sensing Business. You have to use the Innovator Compass, cost structure, and DNA entrepreneurial model, and other, and etc. And in this case, you identify the methodology there, and you write this methodology, and you say to the entrepreneurs the first results. No, definitely results. This is not our task in this session. Yes, and the most interesting, the most relevant results for each methodology will be very good, and the entrepreneurs and the other participants in the session can make opinion about the results, what you say. And in the other situations, you speak about the customer or new customer segments. In this case, we use the Innova ecosystem for customer, or the Innova ecosystem for the all players, and maybe it was the only tools, no, what we use, but what we have used in this phase. And when you finish the information, when you identify the information, you can identify the first results. No? There's a similar task and light above here about the business model adaptation. And you identify or you write here the first results. In this case, the entrepreneurs and the other participants in the session can make a lot of opinion, a different opinion about the first results. What's very important is for you is to know that you, the catalyst, is the only person to explain this methodology, this model, Ielsm's business monitor, right? In this case, please, it is not I not recommend to leave this task other persons of our group. It is very important. It is necessary if you, the catalyst, the catalyst, to explain to the entrepreneurs and international experts what we did in the smart money phase 6.0. The last step is the upcoming action, and the entrepreneur has a lot of perspective, right? This is expect what's coming for the next small money, what's coming for the next week, what's coming for the next month, and you have here the 1, 2, 3, 4 different action. The number one is after the section smart money 7 in 3 weeks approximately the Ielsm and send or give a business model to the entrepreneurs. Yes, we worked with together after the section number 7 with the catalyst and the other participants of the group, and we write the report or business model for the entrepreneurs. The action number 2 is the we connecting the entrepreneurs with their potential customer. This customer we already have in the Innova ecosystem, and we also have in the co-evolution methodology. And we made connection with this customer or a player, and we invite this player for our small money for the next phase. This is interesting work, and is also our responsibility with the entrepreneurs, and this is very important to us. The number 3 is the create alliance between the company participant in the ISM's platform. I mean, we have a lot of company in our digital platform. It is very important when the company presents the business model. We have interesting other company in our digital platform. It is probably the other company that we participate in our digital platform has also interest about the business model of each specific company what we have in the digital platform. And we made similar Innova ecosystem entered in our digital platform. This task we made a plan for the next week, and we start in July with Market Consulted. As Market Consulted is a company in our digital platform, and we invite all company in our digital platform that work with the sector food and logistics. And the last action is the session in November in 2023 with the all other potential player for our company in our digital platform. We invite this all player to participate in one session in November, and the company in the digital platforms My Money have the possibility to connecting with the other player what we has identified, and with the help of the Innova ecosystem. This is the next action for November. It was the word and the methodology for the next sections, smart money and number 7. Thank you for your attention.